This was June 23rd, 2025. This was recorded on Fox News. This is Brett Baer interviewing United States Vice President JD Vance.
You said totally obliterated. The president has said totally obliterated the Iran nuclear program.
Yeah.
Do you know for sure where all the highly enriched uranium is?
Well, Brett, I think that's actually not the question before us. The question before us is, can Iran enrich the uranium to a weapons-grade level, and can they convert that fuel to a nuclear weapon? And we know, based on the success of our mission, of course, the leadership of the president, but the incredible skill of our military, that the two mission objectives are completely successful. We know that they cannot build a nuclear weapon. Now, you asked about the highly enriched uranium.
Yeah, like 900 pounds.
But what we know, Brett, is that uranium is something that exists in very large supply. Our goal was to bury the uranium, and I do think the uranium is buried, but...
So the uranium is buried and never to be seen again. We don't need to ask any more questions about where the uranium went, because it's buried. So, does that sound like someone who's actually concerned about where the uranium went? Does it sound a little bit like they don't want us to think about all of this malarkey in terms of actual enriched product, which could be used for the purposes of future power needs? Now, first off, there's so many lies here. There's no reason to even believe for a moment that there's only a few hundred pounds or 800 pounds of enriched uranium. There's probably tons and tons of it that isn't even accounted for. This is just some of it, which is,
ability to convert that enriched fuel into a nuclear weapon. I think this is an important point, Brett, because so many of the folks who have focused on the highly enriched uranium,
60%.
The main focus, Brett, has been to destroy their enrichment capacity, because we don't want that 60% uranium to become 90%.
Also note that the beauty of all of these nuclear warhead or nuclear weapon programs is that 90-something% of it is really just the development of the one thing, which is going to be among the most valuable resources in the world to power the artificial intelligence of the future, and of course advance understanding, potentially, theoretically, hypothetically, of the human genome. Little by little, our hypothesis is going to be proven 100% correct.